So many major arcanas, so many big changes for you. I can't even hardly hold them. So check it out. Come see. Hey Gemini, it's Ange with Feisty Butterfly Tarot. We are doing the Dark Mansion readings for the Hermit's Guidance combo read. And we're using the Hermit's Guidance spread, but to lead into that, we're doing the Your Life Now. And this is for September, for all you little Geminis that want to tune in and take a peek. This is the funnest deck that I've played with in a while. Oh, I'm so excited. These reads have been really fun. Sometimes they're a little more serious, and sometimes they're just a little off the wall, surprise me, make me blush. So yeah, Aquarius made me blush. So if you have that in your chart at all, you might want to check that one too. But okay, Gemini, let's get this going. Okay, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, we're starting with the Five of Wands. It looks like there's been some conflict, some competitiveness, a little bit of strife and challenge, but mostly kind of play fights or not mortally wounding you fights. Five of Wands, you can see them. They're in the street, they're fighting, but they aren't really ready to kill each other. It's wands, not swords. So it's a bunch of creative energies that are battling around. And this is mock battle. This is almost like banter or sparring. Sometimes if you see a chick flick or in a romance novel, there's a sparring that goes back and forth, a banter between the two people. It's kind of like that. Or this might be things that you're getting skills, like if you're practice fighting. That's what this is about. So your energy might be a little competitive right now. It might be that your passion is at odds with someone else's and you're just trying to figure it out. It doesn't seem like high level of contention. You're figuring out what you need to protect because you've got the Seven of Wands, which is boundaries, coming up in a minute. But you're also trying to expand at the same time. You're ready to take something on. You're ready to try something new. This is the Three of Wands. It's passion, creativity, career, work, expansion, growth energy. And you see the carriage coming in, and it's like on the side of the horizon here, and it's coming down. So she's like waving her hanky. She is ready to go. This is about resources. You want your resources and finances to take off. You want to be doing something that is a good use of your time, a good use of your passion, your energy, your creativity. And it looks like someone is coming to help with that. So it's going to be a lot longer road if you have to carry all of that luggage on your own. I mean, look at all those trunks and whatnot. So somebody is coming to help. So this is where there might be competing ideas about how you're going to move forward together. So here's yourself, kind of in this competitive, trying to figure it out. Here's your, how do you use your resources? What do you want to do? You want them to expand somehow. Life is getting bigger for you, that kind of thing. Then your mental energy is, you're setting boundaries. Sometimes we can be a little bit stubborn and defensive in this mode. So you'll know what resonates for you, but it's about this stance of being stuck in there. And you've got a lot coming at you and you're like, okay, what do I need to do? Boundaries isn't just about being stubborn or being defensive, but sometimes it's about priorities and trying a different way of doing it, altering a schedule, yielding one thing to get a different result, or trying something new and somebody else has to kind of adapt. You'll figure that out. But as far as mental and internal and communication, these are the things that you need to address. Yeah, you're trying to expand together. Yeah, it's going to take both of you to move forward. This driver might be coming in all excited because he's been waiting to see this person, or he's really excited to have whatever this is that needs to be moved be going forward. So this could be a win-win. You have the home and family. This is the tricky one. This is coming up in the reverse, and I'm going to give you the caution on this, especially with this proceeding. It's about cooperation. It's about teamwork. It's about having a benefactor, somebody who contributes something, like maybe somebody has the skill set, somebody has the plan, somebody has the vision, and somebody else might have the finances to back it. So they're all three at the table. The goal, the plan on the table, is the same for all of them. They're all looking at it. You see it with the Three of Coins in the Cathedral, and you see what looks like the priest or something there, the guy that's the craftsman, and then you also see maybe the benefactor that's funding it. So they're all needing to work together to create a successful outcome. So this is teamwork. This is cooperation. This is necessary. So don't let this kind of nonsense get in your way, especially on the home front, okay? All right, next, the Magician. This is creativity. These guys are studying. They've got a plan. This is the creativity and the tools that are necessary, and you have them all. You can make the magic happen. If you're the Magician, you know how to pull off a trick. You know how to do something kind of amazing. It might surprise you. It might surprise everyone. But you have to kind of study and make a plan first so you can pull it together. This is knowing that you have the resources, whether it's the mental, the passion, the financial, the emotional. You have the tools there. You can use them. And it might be that not everything is required, but you have the ability to do so. So as far as creatively moving forward, excellent. Okay, this is to do with job and physical health and occupation. It's really interesting because this is such a lovey-dovey card. I mean, this card is equally strong as the Lovers in my book, sometimes stronger. But in the position of job, it has to do with an exchange, a partnering, a pairing up. It has to do with an even exchange. So people have different roles within their family, in their community, in their workplace. So it's about an even exchange. It's about creating an offer and having the trust that your partner has got you on this, that it's going to work out. It's a very symbiotic type of thing. It's very equally balanced. So if this is job and you have a partner that's in it with you, which this is what's coming strongly to me with this card and in this setting, you have a partner here. So each of you is contributing something to create the work and have what needs to come together for a plan. You're each doing your part. And then you have love and romance, which this is an indicator of, but if you're not working together, if you don't have teamwork, you don't feel like partners, the romance is going to be out the window anyway. So here you have the Wheel of Fate. It's always about prioritizing and life shifting and cycles. So fate brings in a chance meeting, and you see these guys here. Somebody has crossed your path. You're at the fair. Everything feels like a little bit more fun, right? So love and romance, this is the situation you're in. But you have to come together, be on the same page to be able to enjoy that, to enjoy the love, to enjoy the romance, to create the harmony that moves forward. This is a good luck omen, a good luck sign, even though there's a cycle and a shift going on in your world. Fate might surprise you. Then you have the Ten of Cups coming out. So after the love and romance, or after this aspect, we're moving to this aspect, which is the changes yet to come. This is a family dynamic. They're all on a picnic. They have like all the cups above, emotional happiness. They're getting out together. They're doing things that are fun together. They're remembering how to have fun and really enjoying each other and enjoying the blessings around them, enjoying being with each other. That's something that you get when you get on the same page, when you're cooperating. Don't blow a fuse this way. If you need to make a change or set a boundary, great, but it doesn't mean be over defensive or stubborn or fight. So that really is a strong caution, especially where you're starting out with this competitive energy. Have your partner remember that you're on the same team, okay? All right, moving on. Okay, this is a change to come, the family dynamic. Fate has changed it, and it will probably change some more. Okay, all right, normal. Like you've got the parents, the kids, and even the dog. So, all right, very cute. Next, you have the Fool coming out. And this is in the position of knowledge and spirituality. This is talking about taking the leap of faith. It's okay to be foolish. It's okay to try something new. Trusting that if you take that leap, that the universe will have you. This is the beginning of a new cycle. So here's this cycle going on. Here's the family dynamic changing. And then here's something new yet again. So here we are. We're going, around. And this is a spiritual lesson, to be open to that faith. Be open to receive. Open to trust. And take that leap of faith. See what happens. I sound really redundant. There's got to be a better way to express this. Okay, so in the court system, when you have the kings and all of this set up in the typical traditional court system, the kings and queens and so forth, you have the fool, the jester. He comes in. He's the one person that can tell the king the hard truth if he needs to, even if he looks foolish. And he's the one person that's allowed to kind of get up in the grill of the king and do ridiculous things. So when life is ridiculous, trust the person who's going to tell you the hard truth. They're allowed to. They're your partner. They're in it with you. Remember that you're working as a team. He doesn't, do ridiculous things and tell the king the hard truth to just no end, because the king could obviously have him killed. So he's trusting that this is important enough that even if it's ridiculous, it's worth a try. So you've got to have that trust there. Okay, for those of you that needed that little information, there you go. All right, moving on. We have the Page of Pentacles coming in next. And this is to do with career and ambitions. This is a new offering, a new start, kind of a new thing. This could be a side business. This could be a little bonus money that you found for no reason. Like if it was tax season, I'd say maybe your tax return is going to be bigger. Maybe this is a stimulus check since this is September 2020. Who knows? Who knows? But maybe you find that you have a little more resources of the actual monetary kind, the money kind. Also, when he's offering this and holding this and treasuring this, he has high regard. He understands the value of what he has in his hands. He understands the value of all of this, and he's starting to get it. So this could be resources of time. This could be resources of energy just as well. Just because things say coins and cash and pentacles doesn't mean it's limited to that. So some of you, that might be the case. But for others of you, it could be the resources. Maybe someone around you says, hey, I'll watch your kid for the night. Maybe somebody says, hey, I have an idea, let's go do this, and you're scooped off on a new adventure of some sort. Who knows? But the resources are there, and the grounding that comes with the pentacles needs to happen. So this over fiery energy needs to settle down a little, okay? And next out, you have the Six of Wands. This is community and allies. Now, this is usually the parade card, the guy on the horse, and here's the parade, and yay for me, and everybody's like there. But in some cards you see, I've even seen a deck where a wizard is casting a spell, and then there's all these people over here. And it's like, he's the only one that's done it. And the caution is, don't forget those who you learned with, who helped you. You have the 5 here, these competitive ideas that lead to the victory. So be open to others' ideas. Be open to trying new different things. Be open to letting some trial and error happen. And then you get the victory. In this card, they portray it as the step of a wedding. And then there's the well-wishers, the onlookers, the people that are rooting for them. They want them to succeed, and they're just happy to be there and witness this victory. So this is a step where you're leveling up your commitment, you're leveling up the evenness, and you're bringing a lot to the table. This and this and this, it's all about working together. Really, really honoring each other and being ready to take the next adventures together. And this is to do with community and allies. This doesn't just pertain to your partner, but also it's your friends. It's those well-wishers, those supporters who want to be there for your little successes in life. So that's what that is about. Next is the challenges and losses. You have the King of Pentacles. Sometimes the materialistic can get in your way with the King of Pentacles, so be aware on that. But this guy is grounded. This guy knows what to do with the finances. Sometimes materialistic, yes. But also if you have a plan, or if you're working on a plan together, and as long as you're doing everything you can do to help contribute your element, he's got you. He's going to be helpful. He wants to be there, support you. He's got some experience in doing this. So if he's there to help support, I guess the family establishment, you've got the castle there and the monetary and all of that. If he's there, then there's wisdom in there. It doesn't mean it's the only wisdom, but there is wisdom there. So do listen, look, work together. Okay, that's that part. Now we're going to move on to this one. Okay, so this is the Hermit's Guidance, which is what got me down the rabbit hole, which I've said in the other reads too. It's what got me down the rabbit hole, because I really did not realize that I would be doing this big of a thing. I thought I'd only do those 6 and that'd be that. And then when I paired it with this and trying it out, and I was like, that is phenomenal. So 6 more cards. This is, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. And the Hermit is very much one that goes on his little journey by himself, looking for light, guidance, and is kind of having his moment into the woods to figure things out. So we have this, which is representing the forest, the trees, the darkness. Then we have the lantern, the guidance, and the trail. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is great. So what I'm seeing here is you can't see the forest for the trees. Sometimes you're working so hard on what you're working for that it just feels like endless. You're not looking up, you're not looking out, but you're doing what needs done each day. You're taking care of it, and it's growing. It's becoming something. So keep doing your due diligence. Master the skill set that you're working on. Master that dynamic. Master what it is that works with your tangible, physical things, your resources, your time and money. All right, next out, the Devil in reverse. So maybe some of this you've broken free of a little bit, but the caution on this card, this is in the position of what's distracted you. And this is old patterns, old behaviors, toxic ways of thinking, toxic people. Outmoded things that maybe you rely on in your comfort zone a little too much, that keep you comfortable and then lead to stagnant, you know? Or maybe something that you just don't want to let go of, that you're kind of bound to, you know, you should let go of and move past, but you're just not ready yet. So that kind of thing. So this is what's distracting you. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, he's the slowest knight, but he's also the most prepared knight. Really, really prepared. I mean, he's got a journey ahead. His horse, I don't know if his horse is excited about that journey, but yeah, I mean, he's got to go down before he gets to his destination. So this one is the darkness. This is what prevents you from seeing the way out. This guy's looking straight forward, singular focus. The horse is like head down but looking up like, okay, are we really going to do this? So this might be a little bit of doubt, even though you're prepared, even though you have a good foundation set. It could be a little bit of doubt creeping in, or just not quite the speed. There might be patience that you need, but the singular focus doesn't mean stubbornness. I mean, look at the difference in the expression. This guy's kind of cranky and defensive. This guy's figured out, yes, I do need to continue forward. Yes, it might be tricky, but it's going to happen. So the darkness that prevents you is maybe knowing the bigness of what you're taking on. All right, the lantern. This is where you draw your hope, your light. This is what helps you find the way. Now this is an interesting one to have here. It's the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the spiritual teacher, the Pope, the religious tradition. I'm not telling you go to church more. I'm telling you seek your own spiritual knowledge. Some of the things that you know, like when you see the High Priestess, these are the things you already know that you kind of have to re-remember that are there. This is also up-leveling. This is saying seek it out. It might be look in your scriptures or things that tune in your spirit a little bit more. Things that get you on a higher mind, of a higher mindset, in your higher self. Okay? This is often, the people are going to see the Pope. They're seeking answers. They're wanting growth. They're wanting to expand. They're wanting knowledge. This passion is burning. But this is some of the spiritual truth, some of the soul work that has to happen. And sometimes this is very much schooling, education. They're also going for like, not just spiritual learning and knowledge and unlocking the keys to the great mysteries, but also for the blessing, for the guidance, for the help, for the insight. These are things to look for. And if there's someone that helps you find that, if this is a friend, a family member, an aunt, an uncle, a father figure or a mother figure, either one, wherever it is that you know, oh yeah, that resonates. They help me remember. They bring this out in me. Then go there. If there's certain traditions of faith that help you get in alignment spiritually, go to that. Trust that it's going to be okay, because this is here. It's just a matter of you finding a way to work together as a team and trust. And then you have this coming out, the Judgment card. Also, a little on the religious side. But the call to judgment is when you are recognizing your own self in your best self. You're coming forward and you've danced to your own tune. You've been very true to yourself. True to what your heart and your spirit tell you. And then, look, there you are. And you've had this, where was it? The Six of Wands, victory. And then this is you coming out to your best self. This doesn't mean be harsh and judgmental and defensive. It means stand your ground and work together. And then you come through it together on the other side, in your best selves. So really, figure out what rings true for you, what resonates, what is just like, ah, yeah, that. And then look, you've still got the 2 at the end. And this is the guidance. This is to help you. The be true to yourself message. And know that the angels are watching over. Know that spirit is working for you. Karma is working for you. Fate is on your side right now. So, okay. Then you have the trail forward. You guys are both at the big show now. Things are just going to keep growing, getting bigger, more entertaining, more fun. This is the Sun card. Everything is going to start growing. Well, and what did you want? Expansion. So this is really, really good. This is a blessed time. It might be a little tricky to navigate, some of it, but overall, really quite good. So things are going to start turning around here. Things are shifting. It's like you are here. You're right on the precipice, I was going to say. You're right on the precipice. So, yeah, things are starting to pop. Yeah, this is good stuff. Okay, well, I hope that's helpful for you, Gemini. Take care. Come see me again. Bye.